The people who really need God are the people who are so blinded by the world that they don't even realize they do. And man, if that don't hit home with you, if you're a church attender, about everything that Simon was and still how he missed everything. Do you know what it means to front? Give you a lesson from the Urban Dictionary this morning. Fronting. Fronting is when you put on a false personality. Act like something you're not. Fronting is kind of the opposite of keeping it real. You ever heard that before? Keeping it real? Keeping it real is when you speak truth, man. You say what you're thinking. You're not trying to front, right? You're not trying to hide anything. You are just shooting straight. Can I keep it real with you this morning? No fronting. I love to see smiles on your faces when I try to make a joke. Especially when you laugh because you feel sorry for me and you humor me, right? Some of you have lived behind a wall so long, fronted for so long, convinced those around you and convinced yourself that you have it figured out, that you're in a dangerous place. Maybe you're just like Simon. To the world around you, it looks like you're the one with it figured out, but then when you line that up with what Jesus said, you really don't have anything figured out. If that's where you're at in your life, you only find Him at the end of yourself, and some of us need to lay some things down. What's left of you that separates you from Him? Priorities. Man, is it worldliness? Is it the jokes you tell at work? Is it the thing in your life you wake up with every morning knowing it's probably not right about your life, but you go on living in that same sin, the same way? What's left of you? Man, you know if you want to find Him, you've got to get rid of that. You've got to lay that down. Chris August, I don't know if you know Chris August, he wrote this song called A Little More Jesus. And he sings it and he says, it's kind of a folksy sounding song, so it's not really appropriate for an altar call, but he said, I could use a little more Jesus and a whole lot less of me if I'm speaking honestly. That's what he says. And I don't know about you, but man, I can say the same thing. I could use a lot more Jesus and a whole lot less of Tim Parson. And he told Simon, if you want to find me and you want to find me like she did, whatever it is you're holding on to, man, you got to come off of it. You got to let it go. Nobody can let go of that for you. Can they? You can hang on to as much of you as you want to hang on to. And you want to know the toughest reality of that? You can hang on to so much of you, you can take that all the way to hell with you. Or you can let Jesus hold on to you. Man. And you can leave your life in His hands, and you can leave it up to Him. And you know how that works out, don't you?
Who's happy to be in church this morning? Isn't it nice? I mean, I hope you all leave here today thinking, going to church today to worship the Lord is the best thing I've done for myself and my family today. Amen.
Amen.